Delegate like a boss. Start passing tasks today. If you're stuck doing $10 an hour tasks, this video is for you. I am John from Bravo Company Digital, and we help business owners stop working in their business and start working on their businesses. We've done it for tons of business owners out there, and here is the initial framework that we usually start with. You can see at the bottom, start with personal admin, then business admin, then specialty work, and then management. Okay, so you're a business leader. You are overwhelmed. You are working in your business, not on your business. You can raise your right hand and say, I admit that I have a problem. I'm working in my business, not on my business. So you do, what do? The first thing you do is you look to outsource personal administrative tasks, meaning anything you're doing that is a $10 to $15 an hour task or lower, you need to outsource that immediately. And a lot of people struggle to let go of that control, but it's the easiest control to let go of. You start with your email. You say, listen, you're going to go through all my emails and you're going to help me sort it. Okay. You don't even need to have them reply to emails or delete emails or archive any emails to start with. Just sort the emails. Okay. But then over time, I highly recommend using something like Spark email or one of the other good ones out there. I use Spark. Spark is free. There's a paid version, but the free version is good too. And you say, hey, get rid of all the clutter, respond to all the easy stuff, and let's talk about all the hard stuff. So boom, there's emails. Number 2 is have them start using your calendar, adding stuff to your calendar, subtracting stuff from your calendar, inviting other people, making sure the Zoom links are good on your calendar. Let them start controlling your calendar. Then I have errands on there. I think it could be errands or kind of like tasks, right? Not projects that have a bunch of tasks built into them, but individual tasks. So the first thing you want to do, look at your day and say email, calendar, and clear tasks. That's what you want to start offloading first, okay? So a lot of people, they might want to bring in someone and say, hey, I want lead gen. Hey, I want this. Hey, I want that. You can do that. You can do whatever you want. But my recommendation, start with a virtual assistant that can help you with simple administrative tasks. Then you get to step 2, or well, let's call it level 2 since it's a pyramid, huh? Level 2, business administration or business admin, okay? Big ones here, okay? This is, hey, you have a business, you're rocking, and you want to hire not someone that's just working with you, but someone that's helping move your entire business in the right way, okay? I would call this person an executive assistant. If you're big enough, you can have, one person doing customer service, one person doing bookkeeping, one person doing lead gen, one person doing social media. But most of the time, what you're going to have is you're going to have one person kind of doing all that, or maybe you have an in-office person that is really good at bookkeeping and customer service, but they're not very good at lead generation or social media. So you hire someone to help augment your in-person staff. But these are these things in your business that must get done, that can be a competitive advantage for the businesses that do this, but they can easily be forgotten. They can easily be screwed up. They can easily be a weakness in the business where, again, it pulls the owner back in and has the owner working in the business instead of on the business. Okay, but customer service, that is, every phone call should be answered. Every missed call after hours should be returned. Making sure I have bookkeeping here. A huge opportunity for delegation is accounts receivable, accounts payable, invoicing. I think for most small businesses under 10 million in revenue annually, if you can do good invoicing and collections, it is an absolute competitive advantage. And payroll as well. We use Gusto for payroll. Can't recommend Gusto enough. It's amazing how many businesses basically have like a 40-hour-a-week secretary that focuses almost entirely on payroll. It shouldn't be like that, okay? Then you have lead generation. Lead generation is good, but consistent lead generation is hard. If you're going to try to evaluate people on lead generation on a 1 week, 1 month basis, I think it can be really tricky. So if you want it to be cold calls, right? Like I don't like just this term like lead generation, go find leads. Most people are going to fail with that. I like at this level, I like calling it cold calling. If you hire a cold caller, then you have to take responsibility for what script are they using, what list are they calling, how good are these leads. I think that's a better way to look at that lead generation start. And then social media. So we have posting on social media. I think most people are comfortable posting on their business page. Okay. If I hired a social media person, I would also have them posting from my personal page. I would have them posting on multiple platforms. So LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram, everything else. Facebook groups, going to post in Facebook groups and then to work in Facebook groups for leads is another huge opportunity. Okay. So you have personal admin, you have business admin, and then you get to the next level, which is specialty work or specialist work. Okay. This is when you hire someone for marketing. You hire someone for sales. You hire someone for project management. And this is often where people, if someone's hiring offshore in Pakistan, Philippines, India, Latin America, they're often looking for virtual assistant, maybe executive assistant, but they don't think about them much for the specialty work. And I would make a strong argument that the virtual assistant world, let's say a virtual assistant in the US is $20. Offshore, we can get them for $10 for sure, right? Then you go executive assistant. Let's say stateside, that's probably, somewhere between $30 to $40 an hour for a really good executive assistant. Offshore, again, we're something like $10 an hour, depending on what you're looking for, okay? Then we get to the specialty work. Stateside, if you want to get a really good salesperson, you're probably looking at, I can't really do the math to dollars per hour now, but somewhere between 60, 80, 100K, 120, depending on kind of what you're looking for a year, so let's call that something like, $50 an hour, right? Well, I would ask you, can your marketing manager be located anywhere in the U.S.? Can your sales guy be located anywhere in the U.S.? Can your project management gal be located anywhere in the U.S.? And if they can be located anywhere in the U.S., then looking offshore can be a wonderful opportunity. So instead of, $120,000 a month, maybe you could do it, I'm talking like creme de la creme salesperson, project manager, marketing for maybe $3,000 a month or something like that, right? You can save a ton of money. And then you go, hey, you actually want to get, build out some type of team. So you go, what does that person cost? When do you delegate that? I know some companies that we've worked with, that it's a, let's call it like a 5 to 10 person digital marketing agency where they have a general manager that is offshore in Pakistan running the entire thing, right? It's really close to that PATFLAN passive income type things, right? So how should you think about what to do first? You should take an inventory of your day and say, how much am I working on email and calendar and doing these small tasks? And if you're spending much time at all on that, you should delegate those personal administrative things. Then you should look at your business admin tasks / I think about it mostly as back office, but it's still, customer service and cold calling, lead gen is there too. Then you look at kind of like the head of the positions where it's focusing on marketing, focusing on sales, focusing on operations, and you have like truly running a team. So there's lots of different ways to look at it. This is one way. I think this is a really strong way for you to kind of sort through and go, where do I start? If you're completely overwhelmed and you don't know where to start, get that virtual assistant so you can stop working in the business, start working on the business, get a little foresight of what's going on, and then you can go from there. Again, I'm John with Bravo Company Digital. Thanks for tuning in, and hit me up if you want to connect. Thanks.